Turbo Vado and the Turbo Vado SL. These bikes are fantastic for those that are trying to get stuff done, get there fast, and get fit along the way. And they live by it's you only faster. They're pedal assist bikes, so for every watt you put out, they give you a reward. 4 times you on the Turbo Vado and 2 times you on the Turbo Vado SL. Now they have a lot of similarities in the fact that they have lights, racks, fenders, you can put panniers on both. They connect into Mission Control, which allows you to tune the motor output to exactly how you want them to ride. But that's pretty much where the similarities stop. So we want to give you a little bit of a deeper dive into both of the bikes and help you figure out which Vado is right for you. So the Turbo Vado is fast and powerful, and that really comes from the engine. This bike gives you 4 times you. So for every watt you put out, it gives you 4 times that reward. And you feel it. The acceleration and the torque off this bike is absolutely fantastic. So if you're trying to get to work or get around fast, whether it's on the flat, on the hills, etc., this is probably your go-to bike. Oh man, does this bike respond? Oh wow, it's taking off. The Turbo Vado SL is lightweight and balanced. There is nothing that is this light and maneuverable that is also this powerful. And it starts with a whole new system, first launched on the Turbo Creo SL and then the Turbo Levo SL, and that's the SL 1.1 system. All new motor and battery, they give 2 times you. For every watt you put out, 2 times the reward. And that gives you a bike that feels more natural than ever. That's really been the Turbo mantra forever. Smoother is faster. We want it to feel like you, but you with superhero legs, and that's what you get here. Whether you ride the bike completely off and there's no drag on this motor, it feels like a normal bike, all the way up to 2 times you get a crazy amount of support. You'll find yourself riding more often and farther, and this is really more of a natural extension. For the rider that's trying to get there, but also get there and get a little bit fitter along the way, this is probably your bike. In addition, it's more maneuverable. So it's easier to get around, take around a city, maneuver around as you bring it into an apartment, into a house, and a whole new level of balance and lightweight that's not offered on pretty much any other bike on the market. So is 4 times you or 2 times you right for you? 47 pounds, 33 pounds. Powerful, super lightweight. Ultimately, it really comes down to what your needs are. But to figure that out, we're gonna take them up a super steep hill over by my house, ride them down on the flats, and see what it's like to live with each bike. All right, my quarantine mate Mark and I are gonna go take a ride. He's on the Vado SL, I'm on the Vado. Okay, so now we're going the same speed Mark and I are. I'm barely doing anything though. I'm on turbo mode. What mode are you on?
I'm on turbo.
Okay, turbo and turbo. And we're both going the same speed. We're going about 9 miles an hour up this hill right now. How hard are you working?
I'm working.
Okay, so you're breathing hard. I'm barely breathing. And then this is really the power of the bottom. Okay, now for the last bit of the climb though, we're gonna turn our bikes off. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right. That's the power of the Vado SL. So when it comes to living with them, a little bit harder with the Vado. It's not exactly a one-hander when you pick it up. So throwing it onto a bus or a bike rack, not the easiest thing in the world. Still maneuverable, and amongst full power e-bikes, it is pretty lightweight, but you definitely feel a bit of that heft. The Vado SL is a lightweight. Super easy to throw onto the front of a bus, to be able to maneuver it around if you're hopping onto a train or throwing it on the back of a bike rack. Really easy to live with. Now the Vado, every pound you feel going up this, so it's not exactly a winner on the stairs. The Vado SL, super easy. You can throw this one over the shoulder, carry it like a cross bike. So on the hill test, this bike was faster, and I definitely sweat way less. So if you're looking for a bike that gets you there faster, this is your go-to machine. Also, if you don't have a place where you can charge it, where you store it, the removable battery on the Vado is a super big benefit. If you're looking for a bike that can maneuver, you have a bunch of stairs wherever you store the bike, or you're just trying to get it around if you're hopping on a train or a bus, the Vado SL is probably right for you. This bike's probably more in tune also for the rider coming from a regular bike that's looking to get just a bit more fitness. You will ride farther and faster with the Vado SL. But both bikes are great, so it really comes down to which Vado is right for you. Hope this video helped answer a few of your questions. Any others that you have, follow up in the comments.